Hello and welcome to my review. You probably clicked on this video because you're curious about Laird Hamilton's Superfood coffee creamer. Here's the package. Let's see if we can get it in there. Laird Hamilton is a professional surfer, and I didn't know that until I searched his name, but I probably should have figured that out because there's a surfer on the package. So there you have it. So I'm going to tell you about my experience with this coffee creamer. I'm going to try to not jiggle the camera too much. My husband and I are both coffee fans, have been for a very long time. Drink it every single day. So when I saw this product at Costco, I was definitely curious. I tend to put some type of creamer in my coffee on a pretty regular basis. Sorry about the fidgeting. I usually just use milk, regular old organic milk. I have been known to buy the coffee mate because it's delicious, but I doubt that that's a health product. And I like to buy mostly organic food. I like to try out different health products and that sort of a thing. So I was very curious, but the first few times that I saw it at Costco. I didn't buy it because I wasn't too sure about the health claims on the package. And then the biggest reason why I didn't buy it was because I wasn't sure if it was going to taste good. And it was $18.99 was how much it was, I believe. And so it's you know, it's not cheap. And so it took me a while to kind of decide whether or not to take the plunge. And so recently I did, and I'm going to tell you about that experience. So first I'm going to tell you about the kind of health benefits of it, and then I'll tell you whether it tastes good or not. Sorry to have to do that to you. But so there's very few ingredients on here, which I kind of like that. So it's coconut milk powder, organic coconut, it's all organic, coconut sugar, and then coconut oil. So obviously you're going to get the health benefits that's in the coconut, which is pretty much minerals, and then the good fatty acids that are in that. And you can, if you're curious about the health benefits of coconut, you can delve further into that. But there are studies that show anti-inflammatory properties of coconut, which is good, and it's good for your brain, things like that, good for your skin. And then the other ingredient in there is called aquamin, and I was curious about that, so I did a little bit of research on that. And it comes from red marine algae in the North Atlantic Ocean, and it has potassium, magnesium, and then 72 other trace minerals. So really it's a mineral supplement, which is good. We could all use more minerals in our life, I think. The package says that it has 454 servings at 3/4 of a teaspoon. And when my husband and I had used it, we ended up putting a tablespoon in our cup of coffee because we use bigger cups of coffee, and at 3/4 of a teaspoon, it doesn't make it creamier. And so that's where I'm going to tell you about the taste of it. I feel it's the idea of getting a mineral supplement in your coffee is a really cool idea, because for most people who drink coffee drink it every morning, and so it's just right there by the coffee. It's a really good way to remember. Boop, put your mineral supplement in there, and it's just a really good way to consistently consume it. Like my husband has been drinking it, which he's not. He'll occasionally take a supplement, but usually he doesn't stay in the habit, and neither do I. So from that standpoint, it's really cool. As far as being a replacement for, excuse me if any kids make noise. I don't know how to, I'm trying to find a new video editing software since the one I used to use is like outdated. It doesn't work anymore, and I'm not very good at these things. But where was I? Creaminess. It's not going to replace your regular, if you like creamy coffee, it's not going to replace that for you. It has, the one thing I really like is it doesn't overwhelm the palate. Like it doesn't interfere with the coffee flavor very much, which is really important because I really love the flavor of coffee. It's a big deal that it doesn't compete with that. It's just a very light coconutty flavor, so it's really pleasant. It's a good, I would say if you want to try this for the supplementation, for getting a supplement out of it, then it's a really cool way to do that. If you're looking for a way to put creamer in your coffee, this isn't going to be your product. You can add, I've been doing a little bit of milk anyway. So here, I'll show you. I'm going to see if you can see it on here. I drank some of it. I just I just dumped it out. So let's see. I don't want to move the camera because then I'm gonna have to reposition it. It's lightly creamy, but it's not super duper creamy. But that's okay. It's a nice little, a very light creaminess to it. So it's good. Flavor-wise, it's totally pleasant. There's nothing that I think is gross about it. So I think it tastes really good. And if you wanted to like do a bigger scoop, it'll make it a little creamier. So let's see. We went over what the nutrition in it. It's non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan. It's vegan for the vegans out there, and it's organic. At least the coconut parts in it are organic. I don't think that they can call it an actual organic product, probably because the Aquaman, you can't really certify that as organic, but everything else in it is. 10 calories per 3/4 of a teaspoon. Okay, and then it shows that per tablespoon is 45 calories. So I'm not the only one who's been using a tablespoon in my stuff. So calcium, 19 milligrams. It's got iron. It's got potassium, 12 milligrams. That's per 3/4 teaspoon. And then it's got 1 milligram of magnesium. But then it's got your other trace minerals in there. So I don't know what that is, but no protein. It's got 1 gram of sugar per 3/4 teaspoon, 0 milligrams sodium. So yeah, I think it's a good product. I would probably buy this again. And with that being said, I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions that about this product that I forgot to cover as far as taste or anything like that, totally post it in the comments and I will get back to you on that for sure. Thank you so much for watching this, and like and subscribe if you like this. I'm thinking the direction is, I've experimented with this channel a little bit, but I think natural product reviews is where it's at for me, so that's going to be where this goes in the future. So if anyone wants me to try anything just from Costco or wherever, a product that they're curious about, I'm happy to do that too. So again, post that in the comments and have an awesome day. Bye.